turkey over here in the Air Comfort Solutions kitchen. Happy to welcome back Joe from Oklahoma. Joe's doing his honey smoked chicken breast right here. Man, it's hard to believe Thanksgiving is, what, a month away now?
Can you believe it? It's going to be on us before we know it.
Well, let's make some turkey.
That's what I want to talk about.
Let's do it.
So, for years and years, I have been using a honey brine on our whole birds. But this year is going to be a real challenge that people need to be prepared for, because there is truly a turkey shortage this year.
Like everything else.
We've been without fresh birds now for spring and summer. Just got these back in a week ago for the fresh breast that we're going to be talking about today. Whole birds, we were allotted 250 of those. So if people want a bird, they need to get it ordered, because the people are going to run out this year.
And prices, they're up 73% this year. It's crazy.
It's scary. It's no doubt about that. So this recipe, though, is so easy to do. Basically, it sounds like there's a lot of sugar and honey and salt involved with this, but that's really the brine. So the whole secret to keeping a really moist bird and smoking it is to create a brine that's got balance of salt, sweetness, chicken broth. So we're using kosher salt, brown sugar, honey, of course, bouillon from that perspective, and we're literally going to put that in hot water and dissolve it all, get it really mixed well, then put in a bag of ice, and about 5 pounds of ice in that, a 2-pound container. If you got room in your refrigerator, it doesn't need to be an ice chest. If you don't have room in your refrigerator, make this in a small ice chest, like a 12-quart or a 16-quart ice chest, and then that ice is going to keep your bird nice and cold during the brining process. Then once you pull that out of the brine, you need to pat it dry with a paper towel. Then you can use vegetable oil, or I prefer to actually use duck fat that I spray on there.
You love duck fat.
Man, duck fat.
That's your go-to.
That is the bomb when it comes to that stuff, you know. That also is going to help the original barbecue seasoning, a very mild seasoning that's designed specifically for poultry and vegetables and seafood. So put it over the top of it. Put it on your smoker. I like to cook using indirect heat and smoke, 275 degrees, and it takes approximately 2 hours to take this up to 160. That's one of the things I encourage people to do. Make sure you've got an internal meat thermometer. That way you can always watch that, and do not let it go over 160 degrees, because it will turn to feathers immediately on the inside of that thing. It just dries it out, you know. And then once you've cooked it, got it up to 160 internal, and you can actually pull this at 155, and it's going to continue to do what's called aftercook. It'll continue to rise in temperature about 5 degrees, and then let it set for approximately an hour. Cover it with aluminum foil and aluminum in a pan, and that way any juices that are in that pan are going to start sucking back into that breast. And then look at this, when you start getting into that bird, look how pink and pretty that bad boy is.
Look at that pink ring right there.
Look at that. And that's, oh man, you can just see the juice in that thing, you know. So
damn, that's how you want your turkey to look. There you go, right there.
Look
at that. Get a shot of that. Perfect. Perfect in time for Thanksgiving.
We need to test this out, I think.
Let's do it right now.
Absolutely.
Right now.
Let me give you a piece.
We got a couple seconds.
All
right, ready?
Go.
Perfection, Joe. Well done.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Well done. Okay. Check out many more recipes just like this one. Just go to our website at newson6.com/recipes. We'll have one more look at the weather coming up after the break.